Guys, it's Britt. Today I'm here to read some comments from my last anti-Katie Joy community video. Alright, so here's the deal.
But I'm starting to question if she can see how she's coming across now. And just the content is pretty negative, you know, very negative. And no, because at one point I was wondering, did I ever see her smile? Like a real, genuine smile. And I didn't.
You guys think that you're entitled to call me out for things, but you're not, because I don't respect you.
Alright, you guys, so Charlotte is actually one of my subscribers. I thought that maybe that video would have made her unsubscribe from my channel, but as of filming this video, it's August 23rd. She is still a subscriber of mine, and I hope that, you know, depending on how things are delivered, I realize that it's hard to take, you know, any advice from people sometimes, but I also think that if you can, like I said in another video, learn how to segregate the hate and the trolls and people that are just coming at you for silly reasons versus people that actually care about your channel. I said, I think that Charlotte can offer some really decent content. However, she's going to have to get through this little patch that she has got herself caught up in first. She's continuing to make Katie Joy content. I'll read the comment if I come across it in this video. There are a lot of comments, so I'm going to do my best to keep this kind of to the point. But someone left a comment saying, oh, well, Charlotte doesn't even talk about Katie that often anymore. And I went and looked at her channel that day, and she had done 2 Katie Joy videos within the last 3 days. So
let's take a walk down memory lane, shall we, Brett? I'm going to change cameras. Okay, so here we have Radiant Britt's channel. I'm going to go to videos, and I'm going to move me over here, and I'm going to sort by the oldest. Okay, so Britt started out on YouTube approximately 2 years ago, and she was doing makeup. She wanted to be a beauty guru. Very nice. 2 years. She wasn't getting the best of views, though, was she? I know mine know better, but I'm not saying that. I'm not insulting anybody. I'm just trying to make a point here. So, for 2 years ago, she was doing makeup. 1 year ago, still doing makeup. Get a few more views. None like she's getting now, of course. Makeup. Now, I am aware that Britt did take down a lot of her Katie Joy content. Why, I don't know, because that is what made her. 1 year ago, eyeshadow, makeup haul, anti-makeup haul, beauty, low buy, why I'm doing it. Common skincare, when beauty gurus stop being relatable. So she was doing makeup for a long time. Makeup. We're still at 1 year. And it was about 1 year that she changed to talking about Katie. Probably just over now. And believe me, there were daily videos on Katie. Daily. And you can see her starting to go into the commentary world over here. So let's discuss Micah Starfer. Now, that was around the time that she started talking about Katie Joy. And let me tell you, every day was a Katie Joy video. Literally, every day. The only thing she was posting about there we go, there's the one. Why I stopped watching Without a Crystal Ball. And then for a long time she was just making Katie Joy content. Until one day she decided she got bored of making Katie Joy. I'm going to change back to the camera now. But as you can see, slowly the makeup has disappeared. Now and again you see something, one product she's using. But it's all become about, oh, true crime. Without a Crystal Ball. But she's removed a lot of her Katie Joy content. Like I said, I'm not sure why. It's just the way it seems to have been. One moment. And that's that.
Seem like she does have a crowd of people that are just blindly following. There are also people who are following but want to see change because they realize that her channel could be something different if she can make the changes that need to happen. That's what I want to offer in this video. This is not a hate video. This is not something to, you know, drum up a bunch of back and forth nonsense. I just want to put this out there because I have heard from many people that if they leave comments for her, the comment is deleted or ignored. So since she still subscribes to my channel, Charlotte, if you're watching this, I hope that you can listen to some of these comments and make the changes to your channel that people desperately want you to make, because I realize that when it feels like your community and other YouTubers are coming for you, it can be very overwhelming at times, and it can feel like, how am I going to get myself out of this mess?
Radiant Britt is doing a disservice to these smaller channels that she has recruited as her army. And if I could give any advice before I start, it's to keep to yourself, work on your YouTube channel, because if you want your channel to go anywhere, this is not the way to do it, and your channel will be hindered by working for Radiant Britt.
The best way to get yourself out of the mess is to confront it head on, make your statement, maybe take a break, make some changes to your channel, and then come back and keep it moving.
But the fucking hypocrisies that I see every day on this platform is mind-blowing. It truly.
All right, let's talk about the Jessica Braun situation. Radiant Britt ends up making a video on why she was unsubscribing from Jessica. Jessica, if you don't know who she is, she does make a videos. Her husband has a channel. He's a travel agent. Well, they ended up wanting to go on vacation at the very end of what Radiant Britt calls the panini. They wanted to go on vacation, and it's not rather they should have or they shouldn't have gone on vacation. That's neither here or there. It's just with Radiant Britt making this video, it contradicts everything that she has on her channel. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. I'll show you a clip of her talking about Jessica.
Someone taking their family to Disney and someone going to a store that they don't necessarily need to buy anything from. And there's a huge difference in those two things. And the main difference is, A, when you're going to a store, you're not subjecting yourself to an airplane, an airport, public, restroom, stopping at Starbucks to get a coffee, and then you're going to sit in the seats at your gate, and then you're going in the plane, and then it's a lot of exposure as far as touching things and being in a lot of different places.
So Radiant Britt ended up getting a lot of criticisms because they were like, well, you go to Sephora, that's not a necessity, you run all your errands. What's the difference? And she tries to explain away what the difference is, but come on now. As you can tell on the screen, it says that C19 can be airborne. This is that she went during the what she calls panini. I'm going to take from a couple of videos prior to the Jessica situation, during the Jessica situation, and about 2 months after the Jessica situation. This is how much she's gone out.
Went to the container store and to get assholes food. I need to make a stop as well. So 3 stops. KKW not sitting stop. Holds warehouses. I don't know. I don't really care. But there's a store not too far from me that has it. So I'm just gonna go over there, pick it up. And I also need to run by the pet supply store for Axel, get over to Sephora because to TJ Maxx, and figured I would check a TJ Maxx that I don't typically go to just to see what they have. I need to go by Walgreens, and I actually need to go to Walmart today. Okay, guys, I'm at Ulta, so I'm gonna go in there. We'll see what I buy. So I'm running over to Sephora. So I'm actually running over to Sephora right now. It didn't make well. I didn't buy anything.
Today we are running over to CVS because they have Wet n Wild products buy one get one half off.
I need to run to CVS to
surprise, surprise, but there is
to trouble to return and going to wrap to go by Walgreens.
make one other stop. It's irrelevant.
I'm heading over to Ulta right now to run over to Target because I want to get my overalls and Anthropologie. I'll insert a. I'm going to go into Marshalls. I'll show you guys what I find. So let's go to TJ Maxx and see if I go to. I'm gonna go to Blue Mercury if I buy anything. So we are at the mall. I'm gonna go in Bath and Body Works, the Nick store, and Nordstrom. So we'll see. And so let's go to Nordstrom Rack and see what they have. Guys, I'm back. Got my stuff from back here. Tater store. I to go over to Ulta because I took some clips inside CVS and I got 2 of my Maybelline eyeliners because I use them every single day. CVS, go to Starbucks, and then we will reconvene when I'm done. Alright, let's go to Sephora, see what other stores I want to pop into, and see what they have. Alright guys, I'm gonna get this and then we're gonna go to Anthropologie.
Tell when you're sitting here trying to call somebody out for taking one vacation while you're doing this type of stuff on your channel. It's hypocrisy if you think about it. That is just one out of many hypocritical things that went on with this situation against Radiant Britt talking about Jessica. But
if you got yourself involved in a little bit of drama and you don't want to be looked at in that way, take the proper steps to make sure it doesn't happen again. I've talked about this so many times with patterns with certain YouTubers. If you're going to present a pattern of problematic behavior, it's going to be really hard for people to give you second or third chances because they're going to say, well, she did this action 17 times in the last 6 months, so obviously it's a pattern.
If you guys are not familiar with these two creators, they are both small commentary channels who kind of got their kickstarts from covering Katie Joy and her many contradictions and just bad behavior.
Whether that's deleting comments, appearing like you're money hungry, not caring about your subscribers, you know, being involved in messy drama on other channels.
Like, you know, take a little bit more pride in my channel, not just to go throw stuff out, you know, without doing proper research, which I don't. I spend so much time doing my research before I even make a story, which sometimes it sucks because I feel like I'm so late in the game because I'm not the first one to put you know, a video out about it. But I want to make sure, you know, I've done everything. I've looked through everything I can. Sometimes I look through too much and then it takes too much time, but I want to make sure I'm getting facts out to you guys. I don't, you know, that's just me. Somebody sent it to Radiant Britt and Radiant Britt picked it up and she ran with it. Okay, so I understand where Radiant Britt is coming from, where she talks about, you know, it was hard to do like the research and to hear more about it. So I know it was hard for her to like really do her research and find out information because Peter, like, he talks a lot. Like his vlogs are hours long. He goes multiple times a day. So yeah, it is hard to, you know, go through all that. Didn't have all the proper information. So, I mean, I'm not going to hold her accountable for that. I get it. I also feel like she made a part 2 on it, got back up and spoke about it, that she didn't receive all the information, which I think was cool. I mean, I appreciate that. But then I guess I kind of still feel like she kind of like pushed the narrative though, like she was still right about this or that, or I don't even know if it was that. But to me, I think she made the comment that nobody is going to sift through all this information. So they're just going to hear that clip and they're going to run with it. And that to me is the exact problem that is wrong with T channels and drama channels. It's not right to take a little piece of clip and run with it.
It will be harder to negate those opinions if the proof is there, and it tends to happen over and over again.
She has built this platform off the coattail of Katie Joy, and people have moved on to many other channels, honey. Without a Crystal Ball is unfortunately being discussed on many channels. She built her platform off of being mean to Katie Joy. Now I wonder where that has. But Radiant Britt, in my opinion, will use a small channel to do anything she would never do.
She talks about people who clickbait. Take a look at this title here. I should have done this while I was in the videos, but oh well. Signing off. Signing off forever. You clickbaited much today, Brett. Didn't think you like clickbaiters.